Hey guys, what's up? It's Frank here from Altcoin Buzz. So today, of course, Bitcoin is booming. In fact, the whole cryptocurrency market is doing very well. We're well above the $1 trillion mark, sitting comfortably at $1.17 trillion. The crypto fear and greed index is ticking upward, up and up. You can see over the past month, we've been shifting from 24 up until the current value of 42. So I'll be talking briefly about that. I'm also going to be talking about Bitcoin dominance, which has taken a big fall over the past days and what that means for the cryptocurrency market. And of course, Ethereums have been booming like crazy. So we're going to talk about that and more in today's video, but stick around until the end of the video to find out why this red circle is so important, what is so important about this candle, and to find out where the next resistance levels are likely to be or where your next targets could be if you are in a long position right now. Now, for those of you who don't know, Altcoin Buzz is first and foremost a crypto investment research company, and we have been providing you numerous 100x returns since 2017. So if you want to get in on that action, join our Altcoin Buzz Access group where we document up-to-date research covering undervalued altcoin gems, NFT minting opportunities, and our portfolio strategies. So click the link up above or in the pinned comment section down below to take part in the action today. And also, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you don't miss any future updates. And finally, please note that none of this is financial advice. Okay, so before we get started on the chart, we're going to have a quick look at Bitcoin dominance. Have a look at this. We had this ascending wedge. Bitcoin found support several times here, 3 times, then we broke the support. We came back to test this channel again. We broke it to the downside. Bitcoin dominance is at a pretty much a historic low now, not quite at the previous lows, but certainly ever since April 2021, we are basically near the lowest that it's been. And the reason for this, of course, is that many altcoins are booming. Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin over the past 7 days, as is Binance, as is Avalanche, as is Polkadot. So it really is the altcoin season right now. But even if you're trading altcoins, you really want to be understanding what is going on with Bitcoin, which levels are important to be watching. So we're going to have a look at that. But first of all, have a look at the crypto fear and greed index. Last month, of course, we had extreme fear, value of 24. Last week, it went to 31. We still have fear, but the values are increasing. In other words, there's less and less fear. 30 yesterday and 42 today. As you can see, demonstrated by this chart, the market sentiment is clearly changing. The bulls are in control, and this can also be shown on the chart. So on the chart, you can see that we, through this yellow box, that we had this consolidation pattern from which we could have broken bearish, and really it was a downtrend. It wouldn't have been that surprising if we broke bearish from it, but instead of breaking bearish from it, we used this as support and we broke bullish from the top of this pattern. And then when we broke bullish, we came back down to test it, and you can see this red circle marks the level which we came back down to test. We found support and then we came back up again. So this single candle here on the 26th of July was probably the most important candle that we've seen over the past couple of months, which showed that not only have we broken out of this previous resistance, of this consolidation pattern, but that when we came back down, we found support. So this is a very good sign that the bulls are in control, that they're not giving up important support levels. And of course, we are in a clear uptrend, as you can see on the daily time frame here. And now the next pattern which we're moving into is this diagonal channel. Again, a very, very common pattern which you will see on charts. And you can see that we've found support 3 times at the bottom diagonal here, and we are grinding along the support level. So it seems more likely than not that we will maintain the support and go for the next resistance, touching maybe about $27,000 over the coming days. Now, when it comes to the MACD, you can see that we almost had a crossover to the downside, but the bulls quickly regained control. So again, it's all systems go for the bulls. And right now we are testing this sort of zone here. You can see that we've been testing the zone between the $24,000 level and the $24,750 level. We've tested it 3 times. So the more we test this level, the more the bears will get exhausted and the more likely that we are to actually break it to the upside. So now let's have a look at the actual resistance levels. So the first resistance level is clearly the previous high, which is at the $24,750 level. As mentioned, we likely will break that over the coming days. And when we break that, the next major resistance is up here at the $28,544 level. But before we get there, we might see some initial resistance at the top of this diagonal channel. But of course, it depends when exactly we reach the top of it. But I'm going to go ahead and say that we might find some resistance approximately just before the $27,000, let's say the $26,979 level. So these are the 3 resistances that we are seeing. Of course, the most major one being up at $28,500. And I think it's more likely than not that we will see $28,500, if not higher prices over the coming weeks and months because of this very, very strong bullish action that we're seeing on the daily time frame. Now, when it comes to support levels, we're going to first of all go down to the 4-hour time frame. Here we're also seeing a fresh uptrend which started. So the first support level would be the previous 4-hour low at the $22,873 level. The next support level would be the previous daily low at the $22,428 level. And then finally, if we break both those supports, then as I mentioned, we have this very critical support level down here at the $20,733 level. So feel free to pause the video here to have a look at the relevant support and resistance levels. So these would be the levels to be watching. Now, I think it's relatively unlikely that we break any of these levels, to be honest, just because of how bullish the price action has been. But even if we break one of these first 2 levels, the really big area of support, the very strong area of support is down here, start approaching the $21,500 level, between that level and the $20,700 level. This is where the bulls are likely to fight back hard and where the bears are unlikely to see any strength because of the strong uptrend which the bulls have created. So in conclusion, yes, of course, the weekly time frame is not looking great. We have this clear downtrend, but the daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame are painting a much rosier picture for the bulls, which gives them a clear advantage here. And even if we break some of these initial supports, we have very strong support down around the $21,000 level, which is unlikely to break, certainly not in the first go. And of course, a lot of confidence has come back into the market, especially with the altcoins, which have been booming over the past week. So that's been it from me for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you did enjoy the video. And of course, we post many other videos on the channel here on fundamental analysis, technical analysis, on-chain analysis, and more. So don't forget to subscribe. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.